Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Good evening, greetings actually, good morning. Greetings from Cudahy, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have Ken Dyer with us this morning. Ken, hello. Say hello to YouTube.
Hello everybody.
Ken, where are you from?
Euless, Texas.
Wow, how's the weather down there? Pretty warm or?
Hello. Today was 85.
Oh wow, that's a heat wave up here. Ken, how old are you?
Yeah, I was just sitting here watching some of your videos before I went to sleep.
Well, yeah, they do.
It's not really heat wave yet.
Yeah, my videos tend to put people to sleep.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
How old are you, Ken? Ken?
46.
46. Wow, that's you're the second
Yes, sir.
caller today. 46 years old. What do you do for a living, there, Ken?
I'm disabled.
Oh, okay. By birth?
I've had I've had 2 strokes, silent heart attack, pulmonary embolisms, and a hole in my heart you could put your thumb through.
Oh, smokies. So you've had a lot.
Yeah.
You've had some major surgeries then, huh?
No, I never had open heart surgery. All they did was go in and they go up to your groin and they put this titanium mesh in my heart to seal up the hole.
Now, when you say you have a hole, when you say you have a hole in your heart, where does that hole from and where is it leaking to? I mean,
well, pretty much everybody that's born has a hole in their heart, and then as you get older, that hole is supposed to seal up.
And yours never?
My heart never sealed up.
Okay.
So I pretty much live with this hole in my. I lived with that hole in my heart till I was 45 years old when they finally figured out that I had a hole that big in my heart.
Now, when you say a hole,
if that makes sense.
When you say a hole in your heart, I imagine a plastic bag with water in it, and you poke your finger in there, and all the blood is rushing into your body.
Right.
That's not what you're talking about, right?
No, what it is when you're born with a hole in your heart, and as you get older, that hole is supposed to seal itself up.
At what age does?
And what happened was I was having blood.
What age does that?
At what age? I don't. Well, I guess by the time you're about 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
Is what they told me.
So you were having what kind of?
And they just I was having chest pains and hard to breathe and felt like I was gonna pass out and arm going numb and that. So well, see, it all kind of started before that. I had a massive stroke in 2008, and then I had another one in 2010, and then I've had a bunch of little ones after that, and doctors are trying to figure out why I was having all these strokes. So they started digging around, and they shoved a camera down my throat and was checking inside of my chest, and they said, oh, guess what? We found out you got a hole in your heart. So they don't know if it's, and you had a silent heart attack, and they're like, we don't know if it was from the stroke causing it, whether it's on a heart attack caused it. So, yeah.
So what was the procedure of fixing it?
They put you semi to sleep. They don't put you all the way to sleep. I wasn't all the way to sleep. And they run they deaden the area down by your groin. And they go up to your main artery in your leg. And they take this camera. And they put the titanium mesh. It's a little bitty titanium mesh. And they run it up through your artery, and then they place it over that hole, and then your heart is supposed to kind of grow over it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just a lot of medical problems, and I always wanted to be a truck driver, and I have some friends that are truck drivers, they're owner-operators, and it's just, I don't know. I watch your show YouTube channel because it gives me, you know, I'm pretty much you're living my childhood dream of being a trucker, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now,
and then, you know, I'll go ahead.
How long of a procedure does that take?
It's about 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, that's not long at all.
No, I went home the same day.
Oh, wow.
So.
How soon did you start feeling better?
The next day.
That fast?
Yeah.
No more shortness of breath?
Yeah, well, I still have shortness of breath because I have a lot of medical problems. I was born with, first of all, I have to go back to when I was born. I was supposed to be born in like February of 71, and I came in September of 70. So I was 6 months, roughly 6 months early. I have a picture somewhere of my dad holding me in the palm of his hand. That's how little. I spent like the first year and a half of my life in an incubator.
You're one of those miracle babies.
Yeah, pretty much. If you have a few minutes, I can tell you. When people say they got problems, then I tell them about my problems, and they're like, "Oh, damn."
Yeah, go ahead, man. Tell us whatever you want.
Well, yeah, it all started like I said in 2000, on my daughter's birthday, 2008. I woke up and my wife's like, the pupils of your eyes are big as your eyeball. And the side of my face was drooping, and I taught myself I pretty much had a massive stroke. And then I spent 6 or 7 days in the hospital. Had to teach myself how to walk, talk. And to this day, I still have to tell myself to hold my head up straight. Because if I don't tell myself to hold my head up straight, then my head will want to go to the left.
And you don't know.
And it caused me to lose. I'm completely blind in my right eye and completely deaf in my left ear. I don't notice what.
You don't notice that your head is tilting when it does, or can you feel it? Or?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I'm here. Ken? Hello? Hello, Ken?
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yes, you there?
Do you notice that you?
Well, if I don't tell myself to hold my head up straight, my head will go to the left. And when I walk, I have to tell myself to walk in a straight line, because if I,
When it does, do you notice?
Well, it just tilts to the left. It's be like you sitting in your truck and you want to tilt your head to the left, kind of like rest or whatever.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Kind of losing.
What's that?
Oh, no, I lost you there for a minute. So,
Hello?
yeah, go ahead. Hello? Hello, Ken? This is a really bad area for Sprint. They'll eventually come back here.
Breaking up.
Yeah, Ken? Hello? Ken?
And I keep hearing a beeping sound.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just,
Yes.
yeah, I'm kind of losing my signal here.
There ain't really much anything. You just, it'd be like you sitting in your truck, resting at a rest area, and you tilt your head to the left.
I got 0 bars right now. Nope. I lost Ken. Hello? Hello? Hello, Ken? Hello? Ken, hang up and call me back. Hang up and call me back. To my surprise, my Bluetooth does connect to my phone now when somebody calls. Used to be, it didn't. Anyway, local time is 1:26. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2017. I guess Ken is not going to call us back. Boy, yeah, as he mentioned, we think we have problems. Sometimes, I guess, there he is. Hello, Ken?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, finally, I got a good signal. Okay, go ahead.
So, pretty much what it is when I had that first massive stroke, the back of my head and in my brain, I pretty much killed about the size of your fist. So I have to tell myself to hold my head up straight. If I want to walk to, say, like the refrigerator in the house, I have to tell myself to walk in a straight line, or how to get to it, because my body wants to zig and zag. So in other words, if I don't tell myself, I'd have to get up, I'd walk sideways, stop, turn, walk sideways, stop, turn, walk sideways. I would walk sideways like a zigzag through the house.
Oh, wow. So it takes a lot of concentration just to... It takes a lot of concentration.
Yeah, it's a lot of... Keep hunting.
Hello, Ken?
And then, on top of that, well, like I said, I've had 2 massive strokes. I have... Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you there?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, on top of that, just been trying to take care of my wife. she's fighting cancer right now. So, you know, I'm trying to be strong for her, and I don't know how much more I can handle.
Yeah.
But you know, for some reason God wants me here for some reason, because I've survived the hole in my heart, pulmonary embolism. You know what pulmonary embolisms are, right?
Something
Blood
to
clots
do-
in your lungs.
Yeah, something to do with breathing, I guess. That's
Yeah, it's blood clots in your it's blood clots in your lungs.
okay. So is that the one causing you to hard to breathe? Ken?
Yeah, if you ever start coughing up blood, you need to go to the hospital.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
See what happened? Oh, go ahead.
I've never had that pleasure of doing that. So, yep. Go ahead, Ken.
Well, what it is like what happened with me is December of 2015. December 2015. I was sick. I got a cold, and I went to the doctor and they gave me antibiotics. Well, they last 10 days. So I took antibiotics for 10 days. But I kept wheezing and coughing and coughing and wheezing and coughing. I went back to the doctor. Well, your lungs are clear, but I don't understand why you're wheezing. And since I have asthma real bad, I know to do breathing treatments. So I was doing some breathing treatments, and they gave me more antibiotic. And then I think it was like December 22nd, my daughter and my goddaughter, my wife's like, you know, Dad, you should really go to the hospital. I'm like, well, I know what they're going to do. You know, they're going to give me a breathing treatment. They're going to give me IV. They're going to give me antibiotics. I'm already on antibiotics. So I kept playing it off. You know, I didn't want to go being hard-headed. So they convinced me to go, and I went to the hospital. And they did a chest x-ray, and he said, you know, I don't understand. Your lungs are clear, but you're wheezing. And he said, let me do a CAT scan. So he did a CAT scan on my lungs, and he came back and he said, you have anything planned this week? I'm like, well, it's Christmas week. I'll probably, go to my in-laws. And he's like, well, you're not going because I'm going to meet you to the hospital. I'm like, why? And he's like, you have PE. And I'm like, what the hell is a PE? It's in your lungs. In other words, you have blood clots in both lungs. And you should consider yourself a lucky man, because any other man your age would probably have been, could die from it. So they admitted me to the hospital. So I was in there for like 7 days. I was in there from the 22nd to I think the 27th or 28th. How many days was I in there? Like 8 days? I was in there like 8 days.
What was the procedure of fixing?
So how's baby Blue doing?
Ken, what was the procedure of fixing that problem?
They just admitted me and gave me a lot of blood thinner and kept me on special medication to dissolve them.
So no surgeries then?
So they wouldn't let me go. Hey, I know surgery for pulmonary embolism, but if you ever get a cold and you can't stop coughing, and you keep coughing and coughing, and you start seeing even the littlest, tiniest slide of blood, you need to go to the ER and get it checked out.
Yeah. Yep. So,
and I heard you sleep with the CPAP.
Yeah, I do. I think I've been on it now for at least 5 years. And one of the remember that trip I went to take to Maryland to you know, while Baby Blue was being fixed. Yeah, I forgot to bring the power supply. I forgot to bring the power supply of my CPAP machine, and so I had to try to sleep without it, and it was horrible. It was just I couldn't fall asleep. It was a very challenging day.
You're a brave man. You're a brave man.
Yeah. So,
I have one of them, but I don't ever use it. I can't sleep with it.
really? How long have you had it?
Which I sleep in a I've had it when my wife went back to sleep. Like 3 years. 3 years I've had that. But I sleep in a recliner. I give her the whole bed, and as long as I'm sleeping kind of up in a recliner, I sleep fine. But as soon as I lay flat, I can't breathe, so I automatically get up and sleep in a recliner.
Now, is your CPAP one of those Philips brand?
No, I think it's called ResMed, ResMed.
Yeah.
Has a little water. You can adjust the what's that word, dear? Just the you know, when it rains, what is that? What happens? Humidity.
Yeah.
You can just it has a humidifier in it.
Yeah. So you don't ever use it?
I use it occasionally, but I can't sleep with it every day. I have to take some other type of sleeping medication when I use it. I just don't like nothing on my face.
Yeah. One of the reasons I have my problem right now is I can't sleep without it not having in my face. Not just the breathing part, but it's been so a part of me now that without it feels like something's missing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, when you're home, try to sleep in a recliner, you know? Use it in a recliner. To me, it's easier for me to sleep in a recliner than it is to sleep in a bed.
When do you know when to use it?
I don't, I don't have, my doctor doesn't ask me to bring in the SIMS card or whatever that is, how often I use it. He just asked me how long do I use it. I said, the most I can sleep with is maybe 4 hours. After 4 hours, I got to take it off.
Now, you don't use it every day then?
No, I don't use it every day.
Okay.
But also, since I had a lot of them strokes, my time clock in my body's way off than, say, your time clock in your body or my wife or sister or brother. I function better with little to no sleep than I do with when I get 4 or 5 or 6 hours of sleep.
Oh, really? Okay. So you take you take short naps then? You take short naps then, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And also, I can stay up for the most I can stay up for more than 24 to 48 hours straight with no sleep and function just like a regular human being that slept for 10 or 12 hours.
So my question,
you know what I mean?
My question to you, Ken, is why do you use the CPAP if you can sleep without it?
Well, they gave it to me because they told me that I stopped breathing in my sleep because I have a lot of lung problems,
Yeah.
So I was using it. I was using it for a long time, but then I started having more medical problems, and then I started having. I was never really told, like you was probably told, you have to sleep with it constantly. I was told just use it whenever you think you need to use it, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm supposed to use it every day, like you use yours, but I don't because I forget to use it. You know, I just lay in the sitting in the recliner, watch TV, or watching I fell asleep watching your videos and hit myself in my face with my phone because I fell asleep.
Yeah. Now, Ken,
So I fell asleep and.
How long have you and your wife? What's your wife's name?
She goes by, her nickname is Birdie.
Birdie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you and your wife been a believer?
A long time. Since we've been married. Well, we've been married, what, going on 15 years.
Wow. So, congratulations.
Yeah, 15 years this July. Yeah, we're a believer now since she had a CAT scan last week. She had a CAT scan last week and her cancer's not spreading and it's not growing, so, but she's still going to be doing chemo for the next 3 months.
I heard that's really tough.
Yeah, it is when you, I mean, I'm sure you said your wife's a nurse. You could just ask her, you know. She'll know.
Yeah.
My wife was taking a shower and she had, like, that picture, I guess it's on, that's her in that picture on my, you know, on Google when I send you a message. That's her with hair. And she was taking a shower, and this is like her second treatment. And she's banging on the wall, and I went in there, and she's like, "Look, dear, all my hair's coming out."
Oh.
So now so now I got more hair than she got.
Yeah.
I kind of laugh at it, but, you know, what am I going to do? You can't, it's getting rid of her disease, you know, going to make her better than, you know, by all means it's worth it.
But Ken, isn't it a great hope though that in the near future there's a glorified body that is perfect that is waiting for us?
Yep.
Yep.
That's so true.
There's a glorified body, a perfect body, a body as perfect as Jesus Christ that will never be sick, never get tired, never get injured. And you can, you know, they say you can leap from one place to the other in the blink of an eye. And what a great hope that is, you know?
Yeah.
Especially,
don't be surprised one day I might be sitting in that passenger seat next to you. My ghost will be there.
Yeah. Well, do me a favor, knock first, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I won't scare you like that.
You take care and say hello to Birdie. And speaking of Birdie, my wife has a coworker that she names Birdie, so that rings a bell.
Does she?
Yeah. You take
so
care.
where are you and Baby Blue heading off to?
Right now, we just crossed into the Illinois state line from Wisconsin, and we're gonna try to make it to Hebron, Indiana tonight, and ultimately I will have to deliver this load to Laurel, Maryland by Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Yeah, you and her will be alright.
Yeah. She's been doing really good, so.
Yeah, I tease you on there when you're going to get her oil changed and her some fuel filters. She'll run a lot better for you.
Yeah. Ken, it's been a joy and
yes, sir.
a fun talking to you. So, thank you. And
hit me up. You're welcome. You too. Hit me up anytime you want.
All right, Ken. Take care.
All right, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, bye.
Well, everybody, that was Ken Dyer, and wow, as I said, boy, we think we have problems, right? Isn't it that when we have problems, we think our problem is the worst problem in the world? It makes us so blind and so selfish. and so like a child, you know. But listening to Ken's testimony about the health and challenges that he has, it kind of puts us back in perspective. Like, what right do I have to complain, right? Yeah. All right, everybody. Ken, once again, thank you, and you and Birdie, take care and keep praising the Lord, and keep looking up. That glorified body is waiting for all of us, the believers, anyway. So, all right, Ken, take care. Peace.